Well, at 6:80, Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, it is certainly going to be a costly Labor Day weekend to drive. So, we started yesterday morning at saying maybe a 7-cent increase. Then in the day, it was like an 8-cent increase, and now 9?
Yeah, you can take that to the bank. Gas going up 9 cents a liter at midnight tonight here in Toronto, Francis, after jumping 5 cents already this morning. So things are getting mighty expensive. Again, we're going up 9 cents tonight, and that'll bring the average at most GTA stations to around $1.32.9. Of course, you'll shop around, you may find a better price. The trend calls for a drop of just a penny on Sunday. All told this week, we're looking at a 17-cent increase. Yeah, we're paying 32 cents more than we were a year ago. The record here in Toronto, Francis, we're getting close to it at $1.41. So keep it on 680, keep it on City. We'll let you know day by day what's going to happen with these gas prices.
So the Canadian dollar, though, is hitting a 2-year high now, as expectations are there for an increased interest rate hike.
Yeah, that's right. It's looking more and more like the Bank of Canada will raise interest rates maybe as early as next week. This all following some good GDP numbers yesterday. The loonie briefly crossed 81 cents U.S. today, finished a bit below it at 80.71 cents U.S. So it takes $1.24 Canadian to buy $1 U.S. dollar. Rate hikes tend to move a country's currency higher because it makes investing in that country more worth the risk. A lot of economists I'm talking to, though, Francis, say we might be towards the ceiling for the Canadian dollar. It may be hard-pressed to move higher from here. But there you go, close to 81 cents for the Canuck buck this evening.
So we saw Natisha at Fan Expo. It's on this weekend. Gives us a chance to meet some of our favorite sci-fi stars. And Richard, those meet and greets come at a big price.
You got to pay for them. So we're going to take a look here at what it's going to cost to meet some of your favorite fan favorites. Anthony Daniels, we just saw him on the Entertainment Report. You want an autograph with C-3PO, $95. You want to take a picture with him, $115. C-3PO is smart. He knows how to make a buck.
Sure does.
Next, Meatloaf. He'll do anything for love, but he won't sign his name for free. Autograph, $60. A picture, $75. You can meet Richard Dreyfuss at the Fan Expo. And says he needs a bigger boat, but you're going to need a bigger bankroll to meet Richard Dreyfuss. An autograph with him, $70. A picture with Mr. Dreyfuss, $60. And he's actually charging for a selfie, $40.
$40 for a selfie?
Yeah, that's pretty smart, isn't it? He'll make a few bucks on that. Gatine Mazzarato, this is one of the big stars in Stranger Things. $40 for an autograph, $60 for a picture, $40 for a selfie. And then there's the real stars you want to meet, right? So Richard Southern, Francis D'Souza. We weren't actually invited in, but we might be hanging around outside. If you want an autograph, we'll actually give you $20. A picture? Absolutely. You sure you got the right person, though?
You know, I did hear Cersei from Game of Thrones was supposed to be here in Toronto, but canceled. And I wonder how much she would have gone for.
Yeah, there wasn't actually a lot of big-name stars this year. There were a lot more last year, but I think Richard Dreyfuss and C-3PO might make a few bucks this weekend.
Probably. So Netflix is selling its own strains of weed. I find this very bizarre.
Yeah. Speaking of knowing how to make a few dollars, Netflix getting into the marijuana business. They're coming out with their own strains of marijuana, and each one of them is tailored to Netflix original shows like Lady Dynamite, Orange is the New Black, BoJack Horseman. Netflix says each variety was cultivated with the specific shows in mind, designed to complement each title based on their tone. We're looking at a few of the jars here. Of course, this is just in California, not available in Canada because it's not legal yet, but who knows, next summer, Francis, we might have not just Netflix and chill, but maybe Netflix and bake or something like that.
But it gives you an idea of what the marketers are thinking, right? And what could possibly coming our way.
You're going to see marijuana everything next summer. Sure, you can bank on that.
So it is Force Friday, the annual event when Disney releases new Star Wars toys. You're looking at the one that got the most talk today.
Yeah, so $200 for this gadget from Disney, and they actually teamed up with Lenovo for this. It's an augmented reality headset, and it lets you battle with Darth Vader and lead resistant troops into battle. You put on the helmet, and you see the Star Wars action in front of you, but it's overlaid on top of what you're actually looking at. That's what they call augmented reality. And they're saying this is actually maybe a sign that augmented reality might be closer than we think. Companies from Microsoft to Apple are betting big on it. In fact, it's been rumored that the iPhone 8 will feature some augmented reality features. So happy Force Friday to you, Francis. I know you were very excited. You could barely sleep last night because it's Force Friday.
I could. I just was waiting for this moment. Yes. Thank you, Richard. Have a great long weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Okay.